Alright, hello and welcome to another episode of the Bradford City Career Mode. This is the second of today's double upload, of course. I said yesterday, or I said in the last episode, which is obviously the first of today's double upload, that I thought I had enough content for the weekend. Turns out I was wrong, so I'm doing these episodes just to get them done and uploaded and keeping the schedule on track, which I think, personally, I think I've done quite a good job with, to keep it going for about 5 or 6 months now with this career mode. I had maybe a slip up at the start because I had to go away and I didn't realise I didn't have enough videos to go out. But beyond that, we've actually done quite well, and the 1 week I was sick around Christmas. But besides that, we've done really good. We've got April coming up next, but we've got our final game in March today against Wigan Athletic. If you didn't see the last episode against Preston North End, we had to play such a rotated, tired team. I absolutely have no idea how we managed to get through on victory, but we did away at the Deepdale. And there's one thing I want to check before we go into this game, apart from the news and everything, and it is the table. And not actually the points, but I want to see if Burnley have scored more than us in this league yet. They've hit 100 goals, and they do have a better goal difference. We've got 109. That is mental. That is insanity. I don't know the record for how many goals has been scored in the championship season, but we have got to be coming close. Burnley are doing a fucking madness as well. They just don't lose. They haven't stopped dropping points. Like, I'm just going to do another quick check here as to when the last time we dropped points was. Burnley. Beat Middlesbrough 2-0. Beat Reading 3-0. Where are they? Beat Barnsley 4-1. They're mad right now. They lost to Cardiff at the 4th of February, but they might have lost since then as well. Although I think that actually might have been the last time we dropped points. They beat Sheffield 4-0. I'm probably missing a couple of games here. Beat Leeds 3-0. They are Burnley. Yeah, beat Derby 4-1. So the last time we lost was Cardiff, which is the start of February. And the last time we lost, if you want to do a little quick navigational technique here, we last lost, I believe, it was against Burnley. It might have been against Burnley, actually, although, try to remember. We won the Carabao Cup. Just want to gloat a little bit there. We dropped points on the 4th of February, so it must be something in the water then, because I think that's when Burnley lost to Cardiff. But we last lost to Huddersfield on the 20th of January, so we've kind of gone on a bit of a streak ourselves. But you can see how competitive it is in the top two right now. We can't be separated currently. We're going to take a little look at the news here. Varenkov scores on Bradford debut. Bradford City fans may have found a new favourite in Varenkov as he managed to find the back of the net in his first match under Johnson's management, helping his side win 3-1 against Preston North End. Yes, we promoted one of our youth strikers because we needed an extra striker, and he did well. Not only did he get a goal, he also got an assist. Keep our unbeaten run going. You've seen that many times. Did Varenkov get the team of the week? It's unfortunate. Anisimov made it though. It's unfortunate for Varenkov because he did quite well. Anyway, we're going to have this team for this game, I should say. Everyone's still... Well, there's a couple still quite tired. Van Damme's going to probably get moved off. Rossi should be okay. I'm low-key thinking maybe I should put Selesnev on. In fact, I'm going to do that. This is probably not going to pay off, but we're giving Rossi a little rest, and we're going to put the armband back on Kakache. Hennessy, I'm sorry, lad. Like, you would be a good candidate for captain, but Kakache, till he goes, is keeping that armband. And I don't know if it'll be between you and Carbonero, I suppose, Hennessy, if you want to fight him for that captaincy. But anyway, we're going to go into the game against Wigan here at home. Hopefully, 3 points is on target here. And if we don't, you know, get 3 points here, I'll be a little bit upset. Because we can close the gap once again to 1 point. Burnley aren't playing today. Nottingham Forest and Birmingham and West Brom and Bristol are. So we'll put the goalies on for that just because why the hell not? But anyway, this is a team we're going to roll with. I'm going to regret maybe putting the goalkeeper as Selesnev. But we've got Selesnev in our goal today. Kakache and Sterling as the fullbacks. Kakache, of course, captaining at the side. Hennessy and Tamori, the centre-back partnership, which I really hope does something today. I hope they don't just mess up. Van Damme, a tired Van Damme, who'll probably get moved off early in the second half, is going to be starting at centre midfield. Carbonero on the left, Ploshik on the right. Greenwood is centre attacking mid or centre forward, whatever you want to call that. And then up front is the dynamic duo of Jota and Haaland. So without any further ado, let's tear Wigan apart. I'll say let's tear Wigan apart. I've just realised now they're going to beat me like 4-0 or something. They'll tear me apart. It'll be all the way around. It feels good to have Jota back, and it feels good to have the whole team back from international duty, to be completely honest. These international breaks sometimes just fuck up everything. And in the Premier League, it's going to be a bit of an issue as well. So we've got to try and maybe bring in some people who might not get international duty. Fuck it. Oh, yeah, cool. I don't score that there. Okay, I guess it was easy to save. I'll score one more and then we'll go into the match. Are you okay, I hate Jota. I wish he'd never come back. Nah, I love him, really. I was joking. Anyway, into the game we go.
Well, he leads the race to be top scorer in the league and considerable
Does indeed.
attention on him.
35 league goals. What a machine. Most of those have been braces in games as well. It's not like it's been a goal a game kind of thing. I've lost count of how many times it says at the interviews at the end of the games. Haaland was the hero today with 2 goals or a hat-trick or something. It's like, he's a machine. Hopefully he'll get some today, but I don't care who scores them as long as they go in the net at this point of the season. I just want points, I want wins, I want Burnley to just mess up a little bit. Even if they draw, we just keep winning, we'll overtake them, but they just don't want to stop. Wigan are in the relegation zone. We are in the promotion zone. Diogo Jota and Haaland, the main two who will either make or break this game, I believe, for us, especially in the attack.
Yeah, it's all about the central midfield players in this formation, Derek. The 2 players, instead of playing next to each other, one will just play advanced of the other one.
Undefined. But you still don't know who these players are, despite having them, most of them, for multiple seasons. A couple of them here have only been in for one, like Jota, but still undefined. Still don't know who they are. And it's so shit because I think if we had Diogo Jota the whole season, I've said this before in previous episodes, I'll say it again here. If we have him for the full season, I think we run away with this league. It was just that whole bit around December, January, we kind of succumbed to a bit of the fatigue and we kind of just fell off a little. But I can't come up with excuses, I just need to keep going now and try and get back to the top spot. Like, most people would probably be happy with promotion, and I'm fine with promotion. Like, I will be happy with it if we get second, but just, we've had such a good run, and we've fucked up a little, but we can still bring it back, I think. I still believe that this team will win the championship. Quote me on it, next Saturday, when the season ends, in this career mode. Bradford City will be crowned championship champions. Quote me on it. We're going to get a foul there. Not really how I wanted it to go, but Cabal might get a yellow as well. I'm just talking to it. It's very early in this match. Within the first 2 minutes, I don't think he's going to brandish out a card.
That could well be his final warning. He's got to tread carefully from here on in. Well, he has, yeah.
I don't know whether to give this a shot or whether to just pass it off. I want to kind of shoot it just to see, just to gauge my free kick skill, but I also don't, so we'll see. Who's standing over it? Is it Jota? It is. Diogo Jota wants to take the free kick, and I'm half tempted to shoot with him, you know. I think he's got quite good free kicks in this game. Alright, we don't want it over there. I want it a bit more. No, it's too sensitive. There. I probably not put enough power on it. Nah, I didn't. That's unfortunate. A bit more power on that might give the keeper a bit more trouble, but Yolai didn't have a lot of trouble there. My own fault, really. I should have powered it up. Carbonero. Haaland. Gonna lay it back to Greenwood. 1-0 Bradford City, and the destruction possibly begins here. How many times this season have we had Haaland and Greenwood link up and it result in some sort of incredible finish from either of them? It's ridiculous. They are a duo. I know Jota is still a big player, but that duo has been incredible this season. That has been the duo. You'd say Mendy and Camano, or Mendy and Valle, or maybe Valle and Camano from Burnley. They could be good duos, or hell, that's a trio, I guess. But Greenwood and Haaland, that's been the duo for Bradford City. 23 goals from midfield majority of the time for Mason Greenwood. It's absolutely incredible. And he's only going to keep growing. He's only 21, he's 81 rated, I believe. His potential is 87. But with dynamic potential, it could go way up to 90 perhaps. And he's going to... Greenwood, whether he grows quickly or grows slowly, he's going to be at this club until the end. Okay, that was my one main project within this career mode. And he is doing very well. Ploshek, Haaland. Garner could be hanging up the boots. In case anyone gives a shit. Yotta's still acclimatising back to the Championship. He did score on his return, to be fair.
No two ways about it, Lee. A big loss for the club.
Tomori. On to Greenwood. Yotta making the run round, but I couldn't get it off him in time. It's gone to Carbonero instead. That's my own fault, really. Yotta can't turn. Look, he's still a bit off the pace after his injury. Kim Young-won just doesn't want to got possession here, but he's going to have to. Greenwood. Oh, I couldn't get it across to Haaland, it was blocked. But this is why it got to Haaland, top scorer and things. It was, I think it was slightly off balance there and was a weak foot shot, but still a decent effort, I guess. God, it feels so good to be playing with this full team. I know I said the youth team sometimes does better, but it feels good to have him back. And Haaland gets the shot saved by Gulai again, who's doing quite a good job. I know it's only 15 minutes in, but it could have been 3 or 4-0 right now to Bradford, and the Latics are quite lucky that it's only 1. This win won't put us top again, but it will put us closer. It's going to be a fun week of recording career modes, I think. Ploshek. I'll probably record the Saturday ones by maybe Friday or Thursday, perhaps, depending on what time I have this week. And, yeah, I will know, before you guys do, obviously, because I'm the one recording it, when or if we get top spot. Haaland to Ploshek. Can he get through? Not quite. He's closed down, and Greenwood maybe should have just gone for a shot, perhaps. I don't know, but didn't. And in the end, it's cleared, and that's a banging ball to Collar. All right, would have been had he not gone offside. 1-0 to Bristol in their game, I believe, against Birmingham. Ploshek receives the pass from Sterling. He's going to get closed down though by 2 men. Haaland's closed down too. That's okay because I was in for Greenwood. Ploshek wins it back. Greenwood. Van Dam. Through to Diogo Jota. And he's taken it on his own and it's got it off the post. And Diogo Jota, I think I said Diego before, so I apologise for that. Diogo Jota makes it 2 on the 21st minute. Maybe he hasn't lost his goal scoring touch. Van Dam gives it to Jota, who turns his man, and it's a very good finish off the post. Finish could have been a bit more convincing, I suppose, but it's in the net, and that's all we really care about. Fox maybe could have done a bit more there to put his body on the line, but I'm not going to complain. It's 2-0 Bradford City quite early on. I've got notification on my phone there to upload my career modes, but I haven't recorded them yet, so after I've recorded this one, they'll be going straight up onto the YouTubes.
It's going their way, 2-0.
Now Wigan probably a bit shell-shocked here. Seen Bradford's recent form, maybe not thinking, oh, they're not that great. They're winning games that have not been convincing. But now we've got the big boys back, and they're thinking, oh boy, we thought wrong here. Haaland. Oh, it's blocked. Dude. We're not going to. I really hope we're not going to the stage where Haaland just can't score again. He's blocked it with his hand, which is very annoying. But I don't have handball switched on, because if I did, it'd be way worse. It's whatever. We're winning 2-0 early on. It's not really a big deal. Tomori, the target. Hennessy brings it to Van Dam.
A glorious chance.
They're just going to go with it on his own, and nobody there to get the rebound. Carbonero. Jota couldn't get it, and he's just sliding along the floor because he's, I don't know, he's Diogo Jota, and he just wants to feel the football pitch on his skin, I guess. I don't know. Tomori to Van Dam. I'm just talking shit at this point. Van Dam. Oh, couldn't get it through. Jota's still on it. Oh, not anymore. We were talking about possession and stuff. I didn't look because I was too busy attacking, but I'm assuming we have more. I feel like we've had more anyway. Surprised if we really didn't have. Wigan might get an attack on here though, and we've got no Liberato Cacace in his position, but that's fine because he's in the middle just blocking it off. And Hennessy will bring it away. Van Dam not going to get there. Oh, he might. Oh, he has. Don't give up on the ball, ladies and gentlemen, because that could happen. And Haaland could happen to get his 36th of this season here. Oh, it's saved by Gulai. It's going to be one of those for Haaland where he's just It's fine though. Haaland has been an absolute beast all season. He's been a weapon. So if he's missing a couple, not the end of the world. As long as we are winning the championship, I don't care who scores. I don't care where the score, or how many they score, I should say. I don't care where they score as well, I suppose, as long as it's in the goal. I don't care where they are in the Golden Boot rankings. That's not my main concern. If we were top, then yeah, I'd probably try and push for some more Golden Boot contenders, like maybe get Haaland to 40 or whatever bullshit. But we need to focus on league ambitions, as in like the league table. If we get back to the top before too long, we can think about maybe going for the Golden Boot with well, obviously Haaland might win it anyway. I don't know if Mendy's going to get 6. Okay, I was wanting one of them to make room there, and neither of them did, and now it's an issue for us. An issue sorted by our captain Kakache. He'll be leaving, unfortunately. If you guys don't know, I accepted a pre-contract offer from Monaco for him. Well, not pre-contract offer, but like a one where it's outside the transfer window. So I guess technically a pre-contract offer, but not because he was on his last year of his contract. They had to pay, and they came in originally, I think, with a bid of like 20 million, and I managed to get 36.4 for him. So it's a decent bit of money, especially since his valuation for some reason is only 15.5. Rossi palms that over for a corner. Jota back with a bang, 3 shots on target, only 1 goal, that's fine. What I used to call a pest. He was so close to hitting 87 as well as Jota. His potential in this game is only 86, but he was so close to hitting 87 before he got injured. Hopefully we can get back to those heights. Once he gets back into the Premier League, he'll feel right at home. Hopefully won't get injured, and hopefully will get us, maybe not Champions League football or European football in the first season, but could get us to a comfortable place in the Prem. It's going to be an interesting season next season. I think first season we work on getting consolidation in the Premier League. Maybe next season either go for Europa or if we're lucky Champions League. And then in the third season of the Premier League, which by that point will be season 7, perhaps Champions League glory? Question mark? We'll see. We'll see what we've got in the tank. We'll see who we have at that point, what players we have. We might have some banging pre-contract deals at that point. We're going to get the throw in here. I was trying to keep it in my Haaland so we can go to counter, but it's just not to be. Carbonero. Haaland. In the middle to Greenwood. Can we get one more to Jota? We tried. Ploshik's to be offside as well, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, well, just how it goes sometimes. Just a little bit unlucky. Always seems to be a fraction offside, and always seems to be bloody Ploshik. And it is just a fraction as well, literal fraction, like 1/10. That's a fraction. I'm going to stop talking shit. 4 minutes of added time at the end of this first half. Intriguing, really, since there's not been much for stoppages, but that's fine. Greenwood. Kakache. Carbonero is going to get there. Should know by now. Stamina machine. That is Carbonero. Sterling, Van Dam. No, well, I guess, I don't know. Whatever. Hopefully they don't get a chance for half time, but they might actually. And oh boy. Oh, what a save from Selesnev. And that'll go for half time. Selesnev putting in a decent effort, pulling in some saves that I don't even know if Rossi could get him sometimes, but good. Solid half from the Bantams. 2 goals scored. 1 was by Greenwood, 1 was by Jota. And we go in with a 2-0 lead at the break here at the Valley Parade in the sunset. Look at that sunset. They've done quite well for a video game to give me a good sunset there. Alright. Not that they matter too much, but there are the results from the other games. Bristol City 1-0 up against Birmingham, and Nottingham Forest drawing 1-1 with West Brom. Neither of those games will really affect me in any way, but there we go. We'll give Van Dam a break, half time. Green will probably get subbed off for Anisimov at the hour mark, and then everyone else should be able to be fine, I think. Although we do have a game against Swansea in a few days. But he should be fine. The stamina machine known as Carbonero will be fine. As long as there's no more international breaks to send him to Colombia. Sterling's been beaten too easily there, and it's blocked by Tomori, I believe, in the end, but That's too easily beaten there. McLeod, so slow down at the office. I didn't even know there was a player on the team called McLeod, so it shows how much attention I'm paying.
He's not helping his team out at all. Lack of movement, lack of imagination.
I would love a clean sheet, but it's me and it's Bradford City, so I highly doubt that's going to come to fruition, but we'll see. Selznick could get a punch on that, and he does punch it quite well, to be fair. O'Leary taking down the guy on the outside of the box. Haaland, try to get a boot in. They're passing it around quite well, but the end result is fucking awful.
Well, after that effort, I'm not sure whether he's right or left-footed.
I'm not even sure if he knows what football is. You might think he's playing... In fact, I don't know what game he thinks he's playing. That was horrible. I'm going to stop criticising him because he'll end up fucking coming back and scoring past me. But that was a dire shot, to be fair. I can't blame him for criticising it a little bit. I don't know if Selznev's goal kick will travel as far as Rossi's. It did, but Haaland couldn't keep control. You can see there, I think it's a Liberty Stadium?
Yeah, it's very easy to build a case
for those
two teams to make that game.
I don't remember, we'll look it up. I'm pretty sure it's Liberty Stadium. We're playing them next anyway. The team we first played when we came out to the Championship last season. Fun little informational fact there. Swansea City were our first team to face in this, whatchamacallit, league. Moore couldn't quite get a shot off there. I thought, honestly, it had gone past him, but he still went for it, and it's an interesting one, because Kakachi almost got fucking face full of boot. Anyway, goal kick once again for Seleznev. Jota controls. Haaland doesn't. Damn it. Barnsley were playing Wigan next. Barnsley on the verge of playoffs, so that might push him in there. I can't get through with Haaland right now. Clear by Wigan, who visibly upset.
But after that, it's been disappointing. I'd like to
See,
see them use those
do you see the visitors have been controlling possession? Wigan, I don't know how. It must be like 51-49 or something. It can't be big difference. Oh. Well, I mean, that's not really a big difference, to be honest. Pass to the wrong guy. No wonder I'm losing fucking possession. I'm aiming for bloody O'Leary, and it goes to bloody someone else bloody. Cunt. Okay, there's an unnecessary swear there. Partly Vloshek doing a foul, but it doesn't matter because he's won the ball anyway, so he gets the fucking real end of the stick there. Greenwood could be 3. He's been absolutely sent by O'Leary, but it's saved by Gallo or Galloy. I don't remember his name. Or Galloy. Let's take a look. Yes, Galloy. That's whatever. Greenwood almost getting the 3rd. That probably would have been the right time to bring Greenwood off, but yeah, oh well. I don't know how he's tired. I gave him a break after the last game. Vloshek, O'Leary the target. It's an interesting target. Carbonero picks up the ball. Hennessy, O'Leary, Jota, Haaland. Oh, you on something where you just can't score goals? That would be buried usually. I don't know what's going on. That should have been 3. 100%. Jota put out the plate for a Norwegian king. And it's just not been converted, unfortunately. It's just somehow, maybe he's on a drought, I don't know. He's had 5 shots today and not scored a single one, but it's not the end of the world. We're getting the W, hopefully. It's not confirmed yet. And Wigan could always just bring it back. Like I say, every time I go into a 2-0 lead, I have choked these before.
Keeping the ball moving. Targets available. Cross comes in.
Oh, it's not the greatest header. I don't know what Tamori was doing, but luckily he'll have to get away with it. Vloshek should keep that, and he does. Greenwood to Jota. Can we get one for it to Haaland? He's probably going to get closed down here before I can take a shot. Either that or I absolutely bury it. Oh my days. He's absolutely outdone Fox down in the centre-back role for Wigan. Haaland finally gets his goal today. what a banging finish from Erling Braut Haaland. No wonder he's top scorer with fucking finishes like that. Goes all alone. Has no support. Maybe he could give it back to Jota there, but doesn't. And it's an absolutely phenomenal finish from the young man from Norwegian land? Norway. He was struggling. I mean, he's 22 at this point in career mode, but he's still young, I would say. 22 is, I think it's only a year older than me.
Enjoy the good days as a coach. It could be a roller coaster ride, I can tell you that.
Erling Braut Haaland gets number 36 in an insane season for him. He's had more goals and appearances. It's a legendary feat from him.
Only one team in it.
Imagine if he hadn't been on international break. Probably would have got 40 by now. Haaland wins possession back and can't give it to Jota though, because Jota is marked. Sterling gets a bit unlucky there, if I'm being honest with you. Selesnev though, not fooled. Greenwood, really should have brought him off by now, but I haven't done. Carbonero, Jota, Greenwood. Plays it one more through to Haaland. Oh, he's won it. I thought. Jota. Oh, I thought he was going to go over Gyolai there. I thought for a second he just missed it completely. Unfortunately not. The goal kick goes straight to Kakache. Happy with the cool. I was about to say I'm happy with getting possession back, no problem, but immediately lost it.
15 minutes remaining.
To Rooney. Carbonero can't get across.
Jamal Lowe. Options around him.
It's fine, it's fine. It's not fine. Tomorrow must have caught him there, and that's where we bring Greenwood off. Substitution as well from the Latics. Devante Cole coming on, I can only assume, for a striker who I don't remember the name of. I did say on his jersey for a second there, but obviously I'm blind. And like I said, Mason Greenwood, decent day out for him. Going to come off for Anisimov, who has been putting in pretty good performances recently. It is a goal kick though, or a free kick I should say, for Wigan. I wouldn't rule them out scoring this, to be honest.
And the keeper grabbing hold of
It wasn't the best, was it really? Let's be real, I'm just going to launch it. They're going to just launch it straight back in for an attack. It's gone off O'Leary when I need him to be there. Catch, don't rule it offside, just let me keep playing, thank you. And it was offside, I just want to keep playing. Hennessy, easy tackle, easy clapmate. Haaland, Jota. Back into Haaland, and stamina machine's running through like a stallion, but I can't get it quite there. Oh, bollocks. Yeah, bollocks this, mate. Oh, I haven't. Selesnev, key save. I might actually start him over Rossi.
Goalkeepers make saves like that.
Great save up close from McLeod's shot. Cabal coming off. I have absolutely no idea who'll be coming on. I'm not a Wigan fan. Pierce. If you're a Wigan fan, you'll know these players, but obviously I don't. Can we somehow get us away? No, they're just going to bullet. Okay. Can't argue with it, I suppose. We can get a consolation because it's FIFA. And McLeod gets his goal because every time someone plays bad and gets featured for playing bad, they end up getting a goal. And I don't know how this is snuck through the procession of Bradford City players. Jota tried to get it away, I believe it was. It wasn't Jota. I don't know who it was. Someone was trying to get it away, okay? Anisimov, and he couldn't, and just everyone decided, let's not try and block it. It's a good shot from him, to be fair. I'm just sick of conceding goals every game, though. I want a clean sheet, bro. And it's not long since I had one against West Brom, but like, they're just so annoying. It's just annoying getting that goal, especially letting in a goal really close to the end. It's just
well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now.
But whatever.
3-1 it is.
Solid game again from the boys in Claret and Amber. Jota's, I don't know what's going to fucking happen. This better not be the start of a fucking Wigan comeback. Come on, Catchy, bro. What are you doing? What's going on here? Okay, if that goes in, I'm serious questions. Probably the softest shot I've ever seen there from Devante Cole. Man who we were considering signing at the start of his career mode.
Well, real of difficulty keeping the ball.
That's his shot power. I'm glad we didn't fucking bother.
For them to produce something exciting.
Carbonero comes across. It's brought away. Jota not going to get there. Carbonero not going to get there either. What, dude? I've been playing offline today against my friend as well. So many of my passes have been cut out. I'm wondering, am I doing the passes wrong, or is it just they're getting better interceptions? Okay. Could be another one for Haaland, perhaps. He said it too far. Yep. He's exhausted. Game's almost over. Let's try to run down the clock, I guess, mainly now. See, the Preston game didn't feel like a 3-1. This feels like more than a 3-1. In fact, it should be a 3-0, but it's just how it goes sometimes in football. We'll get the win, and we'll get another 3-1, and we'll get another 3 points. We've hit the century now. But the problem is, well, we're on 100. Burnley is sat on 101. So we're still a point behind. But goals from the main goal-scoring 3, I would probably say, of the club. Greenwood, Jota and Haaland give us a 3-1 win. Their 1 coming from McLeod pretty late on. At the end of the day, though, it's Bradford City 3, Wigan Athletic 1. And in the sunset, we add another 3 points, like I said, to make it 100. And that's a pretty easy title for this video. 10 shots with 7 on target for Wigan. They did put some efforts in. We had 14 shots with 12 on target, honestly. It's kind of annoying. You kind of stats to only get 3 goals. 44% possession for us, 56% possession for them. We're usually just known for our quick builds, so it's whatever. Anisimov really didn't provide much once he came on, but that's okay. He was just for fitness reasons anyway. But 9.4 for Jota, 9.3 for Haaland, 8.9 for Greenwood as well, 8.7 for Van Damme, and an 8 in defence for Tomori as well. Decent ratings. Selson maybe should be given a bit more credit. He did save quite a lot of the chances before conceding, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Other games around the grounds: Bristol beating Birmingham 2-0 away, and Nottingham Forest getting a 3-1 victory over West Brom. We're going to do our post-match interview.
Can you chat to us for a second about the match?
Of course, yeah. Since you asked so nicely. Be delighted to. Bradford City is unbeaten so far in the AFL Championship. Okay, fuck off now. I don't want to answer this again for like the millionth consecutive time. You guys can probably go back through the episodes and look at all my post-match interviews. Guaranteed half of them will be this question. At least we can get out of the next match of the draw, so we have what it takes to keep the streak going. You want again? Do you think Wigan Athletic played well? They actually, they came back into it. Fair play to them. But there's no stopping us. The moment we stepped onto the pitch, I knew we would win. Who can stop us now? Okay, don't ask that, because we're going to go up against Swansea now, and they'll just be fucking machines. Considering you're obviously the favourite team coming in, do you think Wigan Athletic was intimidated by Bradford City? Nah, not all. Not all. They are professionals and knew exactly what to expect. Or they know exactly what to expect.
Thanks, well played. That's all the questions.
Oh, well played. Oh yeah, because I had all the football on the pitch. Yeah. Okay. Coming out of this, I've got 2 messages. I got one from Greenwood. Hey Gaffer, I really appreciate you listening to me and letting me go play while I'm in form. No problem, you were going to play anyway. Influential performance. Your outstanding performance and your hunger to play will turn you into a role model for the rest of the squad. And Fikayo Tomori coming in as well. Boss, thanks for listening and giving me an extended run in the team. I'm much happier now. You're only getting an extended run because everyone else is on international duty. I'm proud of you though, you did do a good job in defence there. Proud to see you're working hard and I look forward to seeing more from you out there. But he will probably just rotate with Hennessy like he did before. Haaland scores a winner against Wigan. Yep. I mean, it was 3-0. It was the 3rd goal. We'd won by that point anyway. Youth Squad Monthly Report. Mats Martensen looks fucking beautiful. Look at that potential. Lance Hill looking decent as well. Could probably bring him up, but I'm not going to yet. And Roman Mazapov's potential has gone back to 86 to 94. It's looking good. Those 3 are looking brilliant. But that's where we're going to end the episode here. Before we do, though, we'll take a look at the league table. Goal difference is going to be in Burnley's favour again, or still, I should say. But it's 1 point that separates the Yorkshire side and the Lancashire side. Exact same amount of wins. We're just behind because we've lost 1 more than they have. They, like I said, I went in the last episode to see who they're playing for the rest of the season. They will be playing Swansea next. Or not Swansea next. They'll be playing... Am I an idiot? They're playing Swansea after we do. They'll be playing Blackburn next. So I'm not really holding out for anything there unless Blackburn, you know, want to do a little surprise on us. I know they're just drifting above relegation, but you could try something for me there. Blackburn, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But anyway, I'm not going to be playing anymore today. These, well, that's me done for FIFA today. I'll obviously do tomorrow's episode for tomorrow. Cardiff are on a bit of a streak as well. They keep messing up every so often though, so I don't see them as problems. The only problem I see right now is Burnley, and they've been a problem the entire season. To be honest, they've just been a thorn in my side the entire run in this career mode. But Haaland now with 36 goals and I believe 32 appearances. Okay, that's mad. Greenwood getting 23 and 36. That's mad as well, especially seeing he's been midfield the majority of the season. But yeah, 1 point behind, 7 games to go. It's still very much on for us to get the championship title. We just need to keep winning. But like I said, I was going to end another episode of the Bradford City career mode. A 3-1 win over probably relegation favourites, or one of the relegation favourites, Wigan. They might survive yet, but I haven't really given them any help, and I'm pretty sure Burnley still have to play them at some point as well. I can't remember offhand. But we're going to be playing against Swansea away next. I believe it's the Liberty Stadium is what their stadium's called, but we'll work that one out next time. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of the Bradford City career mode, and I'll see you very, very soon when we do take on the Welsh team that is up next in our path.